Sunday the 11th. Just 10 weeks till we take on the Bibbulmum track, 1000k run. And I suppose this is just an update for the last 2 weeks. My apologies. I have lost all the daily footage from the last 2 weeks on my recent trip up north with my lovely wife and kids to Glenavon. I got it because I had some footage of nice quality time with the family on there as well for personal use, and also some nice scuba or snorkeling. So yeah, my apologies. Just gonna have to be from memory this last 2 weeks. And what I can say about the last 2 weeks training is it's felt very tough, even though the numbers have been quite low. I think previous week to this was around about 100k. This week certainly only into about 40 or 50 with that holiday with family. Really concentrating on family time because I know the next 10 weeks are going to be quite intense training, so trying to, well, I wouldn't say put brownie points in the bank, but certainly make the most of the family time. And I knew that the lower Ks would give me that little bit of recovery. So how am I feeling? A few tight areas still. I think my last update was pretty much going to the point where things were starting to get tight, and I was certainly pushing the limits. I was hoping that the 2 easier weeks would leave me feeling fresh and ready to go again. That's certainly not the case. Mentally it's been tough this last couple of days. I know I've done a lot of driving, a lot of movement, there's been a lot of things going on, so fatigue's probably playing part of it, but mentally hard to get up for the runs. Yesterday I went out, ended up doing a K, just didn't feel it at all. Today I will have 10k up before I get back to the house. So that sets me up for a big week for next week. Next week's plan is to try and hit the 180k while I'm working. Will be a challenge, might even be a site visit in there, so that's the plan currently. 200 the following week, and then back for a rest week, and then similar the next couple of weeks. That will be me probably for the next 6 weeks, continuing to build with a little rest week every third, and then coming into the final 4 weeks I'll start doing a sensible taper down, ready for the event. If I'm honest, shitting myself at the minute about the event. The fact that we drove from Coral Bay back to my house just over 11 hours, and we had about 1050k up, just left me realising how long of distance this is on the Bibbulmum track challenge, and it's not even a nice kind of smooth flat road that I'll be going on. A lot of up and down trails, a lot of sand, a lot of single track. So I suppose that little journey has, I don't know, maybe just placed some doubts into my head that previously weren't there. My goal, my plan is to try and achieve 100k a day and do it in the 10 days. That's a big goal, quite lofty. I don't know if it's possible. I know that I'm prepared to try it, prepared to go in all in and monitor the body as I go to see how that happens. I am very much now trying to get back to, for the next 10 weeks solely, back to low heart rate, low intensity, because I know that gives me the best chance. Have been focusing predominantly on that probably the last 10 weeks with some higher intensity stuff. Now I think it's time to just, because of the higher volume I'm doing, to back that off completely. Maybe 1 or 2 Ks where there'll be lower intensity or higher intensity, but predominantly all of it will be the lower intensity, and I'm going to have to get used to kind of hiking as well, again, just to make sure that it's a tool I can use in my arsenal. Other than that, a couple of big weeks ahead next week and the week after. Hopefully I won't lose any footage this time, and you'll be able to see the 2 weeks. I have kind of made it known to the family that unfortunately for the next 10 weeks I'm going to have to go down a little bit of a rabbit hole in terms of my training. I'm always there, I'm always available for them, they always come first, but I've just asked them to be a little bit more patient with me now over the next 10 weeks to after this event. My little break with the family, indulged too much on some foods I shouldn't have been eating and some sweet things that I shouldn't have been eating, so very much plan, try and get back to basics, a good solid 10-week block of the right nutrition, help with the recovery, help with the building that strong body. So that's my plan. That will be a challenge in itself, after getting the sweet tooth back. A few challenges ahead for the next couple of weeks, but I keep reminding myself it's for a great cause. Dementia Australia do great work with the families that are living with dementia patients and the dementia patients themselves, day in, day out. I'm sure a few people watching this will be able to identify with that struggle. So the current little struggle that I'm going through, trying to find a little bit of form again, trying to get the body to heal enough, is minor, very minor in comparison to what these families go through on a daily basis. It's time to suck it up, Glenn. Put the big boy pants on. Remember my why, which is to raise awareness and raise funds for dementia. Please feel free to share this video. Feel free to reach out. A link will be in the description where you can go and donate to Dementia Australia, or, as I've said many times before, for people that are in different countries, back home in Ireland, America, wherever the case is, feel free to donate to your local. Leave a comment, let me know you've done so. The biggest thing I can ask anybody to do is be very mindful, help out where you can, of neighbours, friends, family members that are dealing with this. Any support that you can give them will be greatly appreciated. It is a full-time task, so as usual, thanks for watching the video. If you haven't already and you want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and I hope your training's going well. To the next one.